Hey Plant Fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is my jungle, and today I wanted to hang out with you and talk to you about my current wish list Hoyas. So, fun story. I have my old wish list here, and I want to go through that one really quickly because I've acquired so many of them, and I don't have most of them here because most of my Hoyas are actually at the new place in my cabinet. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it for you up here, and you should check that out. I'm definitely going to do like a full-on tour of everything once we're all settled in, but if you have been wanting to see my Hoya collection, that's like majority of it when I put everything away in the cabinet. So I was actually surprised that I had acquired so many wishlist Hoyas in the past like year or so, honestly probably since October. I used my birthday in October as an excuse to buy a lot of plants, right? Plus I was like kind of depressed, so I was like buying plants. It was fine. But now I've been investing in more Hoyas, not just for my personal collection, but to propagate for you guys and to start building some inventory that, you know, we can really have a shop that's regularly up and running and have a constant flow of inventory going in and out. So we're working on it. We're not going to get there yet, but things are coming. So definitely stay tuned. We are in the process of all of that. So anyway, long story short, your girl acquired a lot of wish list Hoyas. I know I did a video a little while back in the beginning of the year about my wish list. Let's see if it's here. I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, and there was a few on there like the Thomsonii, which I do actually have one of now. The I think that's it actually. Oh, the Elliptica. I got an Elliptica, but it came kind of like dead, but it's bouncing back with a couple of growth points. I've showed you guys that one in the greenhouse. You've seen the Thomsonii in there as well. That was part of the same order. And then there's a few on here that I didn't get because I only put like 4 Hoyas on my wish list so that it wasn't just like a wish list of only Hoyas for the year, because I like other plants too. I just love Hoyas more than most of them. But I have a lot of other fun stuff on here too if you missed that video, like the Ficus Shiveriana, that's like kind of variegated and marbly and pretty, and then 2 of the Hoyas on here that I still have on my wish list. So that was back in probably like January, and I have acquired a lot of wish list plants. My old wish list I have in here. So ones that were on my wish list that I did get: the Polynura, the Mini Bell, Pachycleta, Matilde, Meringue, the Elliptica. I got a Wilbur Graves. I got a Parasitica. I got the Crassipediolata Splash and the regular one. I got the Sarawak. That was a big deal for me. You guys know I love that one, and it's growing. I can't wait to go check on my Hoya cabinet. When you're gone for like almost a week and you come back and you're like, oh my god, everything is growing. I have blooms that are opening up. Excuse me, that is rude. Okay, sorry about that. My house phone was ringing because my mom still has a house phone. So what was I saying? The Sarawak, yeah, it's growing. There's some things that are blooming over there that I'm excited about, and I hope they don't like open up and like die before I get there. But yeah, the Velosa we picked up in the last year, Finlaysonii. So we've definitely got a lot of wishlist plants, but there's still lots more that I want. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And if you want to see those plants that I just mentioned, go check out the video that I linked for you. So, my current wish list Hoyas, I have 8. 8. I make myself seem so stupid sometimes. Yeah, and I don't know, what order do we want to go in? I don't feel like they're in a specific order, but this first one is definitely the top of my list. That is the Hoya Manipurensis. I'm going to put them here. So if you've never seen this big, beautiful, veiny thing before, you're welcome. And I'm sorry also, because people message me all the time and they're like, I want all these Hoyas now and it's your fault. And I'm like, I'm not actually sorry, because they're beautiful and you should want them. But Hoya Manipurensis I have had on my list for a really long time. I first laid eyes on this thing a few years ago and I was like, wow, I need it. So hopefully maybe by the end of this year. It was on my original wish list that I did earlier in the year, so still haven't gotten it, still really want it. And the other one that was on my wish list from the beginning of the year that I still have not acquired that I still really, really want is the Hoya Nicholsonier New Guinea Ghost. So many words. So that one is just, it's stunning. I mean, you see it, it's beautiful. And I want it. So I've got the Wilbur Graves. I even got the AH074, the silver one, which was another wish list of mine. I got like the freckles, the sprinkles. I got like a lot of the like Carnosa varieties that are silvery or like splashy that I wanted in the last year. But this is a Nicholsonier and I want it. Because then the third one on my list is the Hoya Carnosa Nova Ghost or Gray Ghost. I don't know, there's a couple of different names for it, but it looks similar to the Nicholsonier, but it's not the same plant, I swear. And I don't care how crazy it might seem to people that I have a bunch of Hoyas that look really similar, because I love them and I don't really care what you think. So yeah, that's number 3 on my list. And then number 4 should be really no surprise at this point if you've been catching on to the trend here of the silvery Hoyas that I love, is the Hoya Silver Dollar. So I don't know if there's like a more botanical name for this one. That's the only name that I know it by, but it's literally just silver, and the shape of the leaf is nice, like oval, and it's really pretty. And I like silver Hoyas a lot. I like the big and veiny, and I like the silvery and the splashy Hoyas like a lot. That's why I think the Hoya pubicalyx splash is super underrated. I get that it's a super common plant, but you need one. Like, they're beautiful, especially if you can find one that's super splashy. Give it lots of light. Sometimes the splash will even turn pink. Really, really cute. So cute. So stinking cute. Although, pro tip, with splashy Hoyas, you want to make sure you're not giving them too much light, because they might actually produce less silver that way. So let's go into the next Hoya on my wish list. Is the okay, this one is the Hoya parasitica Variegated. It doesn't look like a Hoya parasitica. I'm going to show you the picture that I have here. It might go by a different name. If it goes by a different name, please do let me know in the comments below. But it's really pretty. I like the shape of the leaves, and I don't know what it's crossed with. Maybe it's a hybrid. Like, I genuinely don't know, but it's really pretty. And I'd like to have it in my collection because I like the shape of the leaves. They look kind of chunky too, which is nice. They almost look like a succulent leaf, and I'm into it. So never mad about a nice variegated. I like the inner variegation a lot of the time better than the outer variegation, but it depends on the plant. So this next one is interesting because it's a Carnosa, but it doesn't look like one. And I think it's just because of the way that it's colored, and it's called the Carnosa Argentina Princess. So again, I don't know if there's another name for it, because it is probably just a Carnosa hybrid that maybe they don't know. The other parent to Carnosas, I think, are easy to cross-pollinate, because I know some Hoyas are harder than others to pollinate, and that Carnosas and like the fungi and stuff like that are easy to cross. That's why there's lots of different Carnosa crosses and things like that. But I don't know what this one is crossed with. I'm assuming that it was probably discovered in Argentina. I don't know the history behind it, but all I know is it's beautiful and I want it. So, I mean, do I really need like more reasoning than that? I don't feel like we need more of a reason than that. But next on the list is one that I have been wanting for a while, and I really just like it because of its leaf shape, and it's the Hoya Manipurensis. I think I'm saying that right. But it's got like these like cute little like triangle-y looking leaves, and they look like they're kind of a little bit fuzzy, and I just like a Hoya that has an odd shaped leaf. So that's why I like the Rotunda Flora so much, with its like kind of rectangular shaped leaves. I have another one that I can't remember the name of that a friend gave me a cutting of that has cute, like almost like ruffly looking edges. I imported another one that has like cute little leaves. Like, I don't know, I like ones that look different, that maybe when you see it you wouldn't know it was a Hoya, or you wouldn't know what it is at all because you've never seen a leaf shaped like that before. But I like how weird Hoyas can get, and like I'm into it. Into the weird Hoyas, you know what I mean? I know they're not for everybody. I actually saw something recently. Somebody posted a picture online because I was looking at pictures of a Hoya that I was thinking about ordering, just to get an I like to look at other people's photos just to get an idea of what the plant looks like, because everybody's specimen kind of varies a little bit, you know what I mean? See what they look like as a full plant, see their blooms maybe, things like that before I purchase a Hoya. And I saw somebody's post, I don't know who it was, and I wish I had saved it. And she was like, oh God, don't tell me that I'm into like crusty Hoyas now. And somebody else commented like, welcome to the crusty side. And I don't know why, I just thought it was really funny, because it's definitely not for everybody. There are some Hoyas that are undeniably beautiful to anybody who doesn't even know what a Hoya is. And there are ones that just look plain old strange, and maybe even uncomfortable for some people. So I'm into the weird, like reptilian looking and crusty, like, I'm sorry, I'm adopting that now. And I hope I can find the post so I can give credit to these people, because it was really funny. But crusty. This is a Hoya that can be categorized as crusty, I feel like. And I don't care, because I like it. And you might disagree. Let me know in the comments below if you like crusty Hoyas. They're kind of like prehistoric looking. Sometimes they look like a bug. Like, I don't know. They're just like, they're weird. Fine. They get sun stressed. They kind of turn like dark and crusty. She's not wrong. They look kind of crusty. But so the next one on my list is the Hoya species Ake. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. It's ACEH. I'll put it on the screen for you. I don't know if that's like a place. A lot of the times Hoyas are named after, as soon as I looked at Indonesia on a map, I was like, oh, wait, there's a Hoya called Sarawak, there's a Hoya called this, there's a Hoya called that. So I was like, oh, these are like places. That makes sense. It's probably where they were either like cultivated or discovered. So I don't know if it's a place, but it's a plant that I want. Maybe it's a little crusty. Wait until you see the ones that I imported. I'm hoping they'll be here in the next couple of weeks, and that they'll be in good shape, because some of them can arguably be called crusty. I don't know. I think it's a crusty crab. That was number 7, I think. So now the last one on my list is a more recent addition, because I saw somebody selling it, and then I was like, oh my God, that's really cute. And then I took too long. I didn't see it. Somebody else had already bought it. And now I want one. And it's the Hoya Peninsularis. I think it has another name, something about teddy bear. I don't know. Leave it on the screen. It's really cute, you guys. And it's like definitely, like I said, the newest addition to my wish list. But I want one. And it's really cute. So I hope I can buy one soon, because it's really cute. Right? Isn't it cute? So if you haven't guessed, I pretty much like anything that's like kind of veiny. I like things that can get sun stressed. I like a little bit of variegation, but I do prefer like a silvery variegation usually, or like something splashy is more exciting for me for sure. I like a round leaf. I like a nice big leaf. I like a crusty leaf. Like I love Hoyas. I like a weird shaped leaf. I love a fuzzy leaf. I love Hoyas, in case you haven't noticed. And I hope that you love Hoyas too. Let me know in the comments below if you don't have any Hoyas. I know some of you don't, and I think you should buy some. I'm just saying, like, you do you, boo. We're all individuals. We don't have to like the same plants, but I didn't understand the Hoya hype until I got my first Hoya, and then I was like, oh man, I think I like Hoyas, you guys. And then, like, it was just all downhill from there, or arguably uphill, because I still love Hoyas, and I have probably at least 100 different varieties. I don't know. You can watch my video and count. I think there was at least like 80 or something in that video. I don't remember. And I have more than that. So, yeah. Anyway, that is it for this video. Oh, speaking of Hoyas, here, you want to see this one really quick? It's blooming in a few different places. There's a peduncle here. See, that's a spent bloom. We gotta be careful with those. I like to try and catch them in my hand because then they'll go everywhere and then you're left. I found them on my cat the other day because this is his little tree. I found little like dead Hoya blooms stuck to my cat, so that was fun. I don't know if any of them are open right now. That one might have been the last one that was open, but some of them are on their way for sure. I have videos about that, how to get your Hoyas to bloom, how to get them to grow faster. Always lots and lots of Hoya content. If you guys are into Hoya, I highly recommend hitting the subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, click the button. Make sure that it's not red, right? Yeah, you click on it and it turns gray. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's a join button right next to it. If you don't see it, there's a link in the description box as well as in the comment section below, pinned to the top. I'll have everything pinned up there for you guys. And yeah, you should check it out. Come join the plant fam. So I'm gonna go. I appreciate you, fam, and let me know what some of your wish list Hoyas are in the comments below. If you watch this whole video, leave me I don't know, bunny emojis. I don't know why I always do this. Anyway, I appreciate you, fam, and I hope I see you in the next one.